It's a story as old as time. Strange things happen when the full moon rises. Emergency rooms fill up. People say they can't sleep. And tales of werewolves and madness return to the spotlight. But is it real? Can the full moon actually affect human behavior? Let's separate fact from folklore. For centuries, cultures across the globe believed the moon had power over people. The word lunatic even comes from luna, Latin for moon. Ancient Greeks blamed the moon for episodes of mental illness, and many believed it could trigger violence, sleepwalking, and even transformation. But is there any scientific truth to these beliefs? Let's look at the data. Some studies have shown slight increases in things like hospital admissions, animal bites, traffic accidents, psychiatric episodes, but other studies find no significant correlation at all. The scientific community is divided, and many researchers say these effects are due to confirmation bias. Here's what science does suggest. The moon affects the tides, and since the human body is about 60% water, some wonder if the moon affects us too. However, there's no solid evidence that the moon's gravitational pull is strong enough to impact the human body directly. What about sleep? That's where it gets interesting. A few studies have found that people experience slightly lower melatonin levels, less deep sleep, and take longer to fall asleep during a full moon. But again, results vary. Some scientists argue it's not the moon itself, but the light from a bright full moon that may interfere with circadian rhythms. Especially before electric lighting, a bright full moon could easily disrupt sleep patterns. Fun facts. Police departments in some cities still staff up during full moons, just in case. A 2011 study in the journal General Hospital Psychiatry found no link between the full moon and psychiatric emergencies, despite public belief. In folklore, full moons were tied to fertility, magic, and chaos across many cultures, from Native Americans to Europeans. Farmers once used full moons to guide planting and harvest schedules, hence names like Harvest Moon and Wolf Moon. Astronauts on Apollo missions said seeing a full Earth from the moon was more emotional than seeing a full moon from Earth. So, does the full moon affect human behavior? Maybe a little, but not in the dramatic supernatural way stories suggest. The idea is more cultural than biological. And while the moon may influence sleep slightly, there's no solid proof it makes people go wild. But sometimes belief can be just as powerful as truth. So next time the moon is full, don't blame your mood on the moon, but don't be surprised if things feel a little different. Subscribe to Favio Fun Facts for more stories where science meets myth.